for now.
Welcome to another episode of Tatts and Tarrasques, the Underdark Pirates. Tonight we've just started with, we've got Dylan and Timmy. Everyone else has kind of disappeared for Easter. Perhaps they are dead and they will rise again today, as our good Lord Jesus did. I hope you've buckled in with plenty of chocolate eggs, because we're gonna just get stuck into it. Everything looks good. All right, cool. So when last we left our heroes, Dylan, do you want to give us a bit of a recap on the predicament that you're currently in?
All right, so we went into a tunnel. A temple, not a tunnel. There was this chest thingy. I don't know if Dan's got the camera panned over me, in game, but there was a sarcophagus, I think we called it, and I was told explicitly not to touch it, so I touched it. Now I'm fighting some bitch on my own because everyone else ran away because they're bitches. Although Timmy was having a nap, so it's okay.
I just told you guys to wait.
Hey, didn't. I went in. No one told me to do anything.
I needed a nap.
No one told me to do anything. I just went for it.
That is it. I removed Beyond 20 as an extension. Still a problem.
Oh.
It seems to be D&D Beyond.
Okay. Are you able to?
Let me.
You might need to just roll from within.
Yeah, I'll do that. I can do that. Yeah, I can do that. What I'll do is I'll grab my tablet and I'll use my tablet as a character sheet so I can look at stuff. I'll be back in a second.
All right. So inside the sepulcher on this island, Ymir, you had kicked open the lid of a sarcophagus inside.
Oh no, I threw it open with my hand.
Oh, that's right. You tapped it, but it was actually incredibly light. Lighter than you were expecting. Either that or you're just stronger than you thought.
I am half dragon.
Inside, you caught a quick glance of what appeared to be sort of a life-size statue of a woman. Like a painted statue inside the sarcophagus. But your attentions were instantly taken away by this wraith of this woman, who had come out and I believe ordered you to serve her, and you told her to shove it, possibly even pop shove it, and
yes,
which is totally radical about it. And her magics seemed to have no effect on you. You were able to sort of duck and weave away from all her ghostly attacks, while also being harangued by a grey ooze. However, she seems to be getting annoyed at this lack of being able to hurt you. And Brissis the Wraith, she hisses and snarls at you, Ymir. Floating backwards towards the entrance of the room, she says, "If you will not be my warrior in life, become my slave in death. Handmaidens, attend me." And the sound of 4 stone lids rocketing off their sarcophagi can be heard over the sound of water spouting behind you onto the floor, Ymir.
Oh no!
Floating shadows in the darker gloom begin to loom towards you. As you are sort of ankle deep in water, there's a grey ooze sort of at your feet, also trying to come up and acidize your clothes. And the sort of I think it was sort of an onyx plinth behind you with a sarcophagus on it, and then behind that is sort of this water feature, almost like a waterfall coming down and sort of filling not the room with water, but just sort of like that channel that you're standing in. Seems to be a nice water feature. You can hear the splashing.
Real nice.
What do you do?
Does the water feature look like there's a cavity behind it?
I don't know.
Well, I don't want to try and jump into a solid brick wall. Can I have a quick look inside the sarcophagus around the human-sized statue to see if there's anything useful in here? For my current predicament.
Give me a perception check.
Yes, perception. Where is it? There it is.
I'm actually also having an issue with Foundry now too.
It might
Nice.
Be your, it might be your browser, mate.
Yeah, that is a 15.
Please enter your API key.
I'll relink it to you in. You shouldn't need an API key, I don't think.
Yeah, pretty sure we didn't need one. Yep, that was a 16 for a 15.
Okay.
-1 on percent.
I'll drop it in the Facebook chat, the direct link. Because it should just... I don't think you had to do any API thing, did you, Dylan?
Nah, not that I remember. Where are my glasses?
So you have a look in the sarcophagus and kind of, with the axe, kind of move things, see if you can move things around a little bit. It is actually empty apart from this statue. And as you look in, you realize that you try and move it even, just sort of slightly. The statue is like glued in place almost. It does not move. It's like, it's been put in there.
Nice. Well. We are currently technically in initiative order, aren't we?
Yeah.
Are we starting from the top of the order again?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, I'm gonna fuck this guy up in front of me because, fuck this ooze. I should still be Yes, I am still raging. Good.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna whack him with my great axe. Oh, and that's a natural 20 to start the day off. That is a 22 damage.
Excellent.
There you go. I did it.
I got you. No, it's me that's been doing it lately.
Oh, okay.
Perfect.
I just didn't want to reach over there quickly and throw my water bottle across the room.
So I'm just showing something down there. There we go. Yeah. So big old swing into this gray ooze, I should say. And so it kind of leaps at you out of the water, and you get the axe up perfectly in its way, and just it sort of splits down the middle of this thing. So what's that? 22? Yeah. Part of it goes flying behind you and kind of lands on the statue inside the sarcophagus, and is you hear a sizzling, and the face of the statue kind of starts melting away there under the ooze as the ooze kind of settles in and then starts dissipating. The other half of the ooze splats, sort of goes wide and splats onto the wall behind you through the waterfall or water feature kind of thing. You can hear it smack into a wall behind, and there's kind of a sizzling of steam along with the churning of water. No other sepulcher in the
Yeah. So you'd say he's well and truly fucked up then?
Yeah, he's dead.
All right, very good. And then I have my movement, so I'm going to make my way. What was that? 1, 2, 5, 15, 20, 25, 30 feet. I'm going to make my way to this bitch. And I've still got another swing. So I'm going to swing again for a 19 to hit for 17 damage.
I'm so proud of you.
Yep. And then again, I'm just, you got to do it. I'm going to be reckless here.
Let's get a bit
and I'm going to swing again.
Don't be so
reckless. Jesus, that was a terrible roll. That was a 10 for 9. Oh, wow. Okay. There's a lot of dice just going everywhere. That was was it? 10 to hit for 9 damage. Not very good.
Not going to cut it, I'm afraid. As
No.
You sort of lash forward. The first attack hits true, but the second one, attacking recklessly, she kind of just floats out of the way. Not caring about any of your nonsense. Let's get back up to you initiative. Cool. floating through the wall, a number of specters, these sort of women in shroud, float through the wall at you, reaching out their ghostly hands and saying, "The mistress commands, and we will obey." And reaches out to you to try and, fuck your shit up.
How rude.
That's going to be a 16 to hit. I assume does not hit.
It does not hit.
All right. One of them is called the Dumb Spectre. That's not very nice.
One of them's peaceful, so I'm hoping she just leaves. She's like, I don't need this. The dumb one, I feel like, is going to hurt me. Also doesn't hurt me.
No.
The Industrious Spectre. Here we go. I feel like she's going to hit me with a fucking steam train or something.
Yeah, essentially you get surrounded here.
Lit.
Do you have any like whirly blade stuff?
No. I'm not a warrior from World of Warcraft. I'm not Garen. Yeah, six definitely doesn't cut it. Sorry, champ.
That's right. So they kind of all float in.
Oh, that one counts. Yeah, that one hits. 6 + 7. Jesus. Okay, that's 13 damage.
That's 13 necrotic damage.
I'm going to stones. Oh, I can't do anything to that. Do I have to save on that?
Yes.
Save DC of.
Yes. So you need to make a DC 10 Constitution check.
Yeah. 23.
Your hit point maximum is not reduced by.
Very good. All right. So I lose 13 points of HP though.
Correct.
So,
yeah. For necrotic damage.
Jesus. Wait, do I have anything about that? No resistance to... I don't think I do. Resistances, where are they? Cold. No. Okay. Never mind.
All good. The Wraith. She says, "Your life energy will free me from my confines here, and I will bring about a new reign of death and destruction upon these lands. Kavakaros will have nothing on this bitch." And she's also going to try and... Ooh.
Oh, no. I don't like the sound of that.
No. It's not as exciting as I was hoping. No.
Oh, okay, we're good.
All right. She's going to reach out to you as well and start trying to drain life from you.
Oh, of course she is.
I just messaged Aaron and Josh. I was just
22 for 18 necrotic. I'm dead.
So you she drains your life force Dementor style.
Yeah.
And you can feel sort of your soul escaping there as you collapse into the water with a splash.
Can I let out a sputtering yell of "Winfred, I require your aid" as I collapse? I'm assuming face down in the water, yeah.
Many fall in the face of chaos, but not this one.
Nice.
Not today.
Oh, thank you very much.
Oh, Aaron.
Thank you very much for the sub.
It's how many weeks have they been calling for my death?
Only Aaron's here. I literally messaged him telling him that this is happening.
You are dead to me. You are dead to me.
Look, if it's any help,
I'm actually almost certain that you are dead to me.
Just you wait. Fuck it out of here. I'm having some fried Aaraockra for dinner. Gonna get Splunk to sort this out. Fantastic.
Look, the die. I rolled in front. The dice are the dice. So unfortunately, now, so you're going to start making death saves, but I need you to make a DC 14 Constitution check.
That is an 18, so yeah, I'm good.
So, despite having your life drained, you are not.
Yeah, I'm just knocked out.
Yes, correct.
So now I need to go blind roll.
That'll be on your turn. Firstly, though, because Pauly has an incredible initiative, we cut back to Pauly on the boat. Where, if we remember last time, Splug was cooking up hot toddies.
Some hot toddies, yeah.
And you're feeling pretty good from these hot toddies. I believe as well, Thorendir was kind of, giving that Song of Rest action kind of thing going on. He was humming a sweet tune. And you're here on the ship with Nesbit Bumblefoot, the gnome explosion expert, Reynaud, the Gith navigator, Splug, obviously the chef, Mugrim Doombrand, the Duragar stowaway, Tide Pod, the merfolk swashbuckler, and Winfred's wearing his toad hat, the myconid mushroom hat. So let's have a look at...
Oh, wait, are we all outside?
Still in the temple.
Is Winfred still in the temple? I thought he escaped.
Yeah, he never made it out. No, he didn't make it out. He got away from the room, but he didn't get all the way out.
Actually, that's true.
He's still in there.
No. Is it? I thought he got out of there.
Yeah, no, Thorendir got out. Winfred didn't.
Okay. Oh, how was that? Did you get that naval thing too? By the way.
No, not yet. No. But I will.
Timmy's already thinking about just booking it out of here. He's like, oh, fuck it, never mind.
No, not at all. I will actually try and come get you. I'm not going to be a dick like that.
I'm gonna be dead before you get there.
Yeah, most likely. But I'll recover your corpse.
Hey, let's go. I'm half dragon. I could come back. You never know.
So on the ship itself, we've got well, there's no Ymir. Let's just pan across to where there's no.
Yeah, we'll just cut him out. That's fine.
Just draw it. Wait. Can we? Wait,
yeah. I got you. Don't worry. I got you.
All right, yeah,
we need I kind of. What do you? That's not how you do it. Doing. I was actually gonna draw like a skull.
No, X is over the eyes. You look, at the very least, you've got to go in there and put some coins over Ymir's eyes. I think is.
I completely agree. All right. So I guess the boys have told me what's kind of had happening there. I'm gonna roll some hit die, unless have I had my full short rest.
Give me a Constitution check.
Okay. $13.
Yeah. So with the hot toddy, with the sort of the warm buzz you've been feeling, you are able to get a short rest in.
Perfect. Okay, great. I needed that because I was on 11 health. Where are we? Roll. That's 10. I'm going to do another one too.
I think you also get a D6 from Thorendir's.
Do I? Okay.
Yeah, I'll roll that. Extra
awesome. So 19 health. I'm good with that. That sounds good to me. That brings me back up to everything. Well, basically to full health. That was a good hot toddy.
So you are up here with, I think, Thorendir, the Duragar, etc. Thorendir's come back dripping, like your beard hairs kind of sizzled off. He's got bits of gelatinous goop kind of still on him. He's taking like sips of the hot toddy and then like pouring the hot toddy on his vest and stuff, just to like trying to wash off this acid with the alcohol. and he looks at you. I'm gonna do some role playing for Aaron here. Hopefully, I can do it justice. Make you feel like he's here. He says, "We got a moon dune in there, in the sepulchre. Yeah, Bard. Yeah, you know, Pauly, you're a good friend, and I know I hired you to be here, but I think you wanted to be here anyway. And we got a man, a half man, half giant, half rock in there,
half snail, half dragon,
half snail, half dragon,
Right, half snail.
and he can be a bit abrasive, and he can be a bit self-centered sometimes.
They call me young sandpaper.
But would we be the Tatts and Tarrasques if we did not go in and try and rescue a man? Now, I'm not sure Ymir would do the same for us. If it was his life on the line. But this is why I always carry a special flask of me Grimsbane hell whiskey. Because I know if I ever go down, Ymir going to be coming in just for that at the very least.
Smart.
Now,
Thorendir, you are the smartest of this crew. I must admit that. Me being the, I don't know what I am in the crew, but something. I believe we should go in like that. That should be a bit of fun. Even just to pick up the remains. We can't leave that, like that. Let that go to waste.
Yeah, Pauly, you walk
You're gonna
over
fucking
to...
eat me now, are you?
Jesus. Fucking, you know what? You talked about making, a fucking Aaraockra and fried chicken how many times, mate?
Twice? No, 5 times.
Pauly goes into the, to get his gear and stuff. Puts his hand, his feathered arm on the thing that says like "Crew's strongest Avenger." Grabs Talon.
Strongest now.
Yeah, exactly. Strongest on the ship. Yeah.
Yeah.
Strongest still standing.
Yeah. All right, cool. And then I will. We convince Winfred and Thorendir to come too?
Yeah, I think so. I can play for them. Oops, that slipped a loop. That's not where we want to be.
Oh no, that place doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah, that's well up.
Where are we? There's just like a Demogorgon sort of like destroying shit.
How did we get back here?
Let's see. Go there. Jeez, where did I put? I've got so many bloody temples. I just hope
It was sunken temple alternative flooded.
Ah, excellent. Cool. Thank you.
Don't worry, I got you.
yeah. So there's sort of a cool moment of Avengers Assemble as Pauly flies in. Winfred, I think, was maybe still near the entrance. Thorendir's not looking great, but he's here too.
Okay.
Let's remove combatant. Now that's pretty much your whole action, I think, to
cool.
rally the troops and turn up.
Yep.
We're gonna go to Ymir. Can you please send me a blind death save?
Yeah. Let's roll 1d20. There you are, my friend.
During this time, you can hear the dripping of water, Pauly, the splashing of water around, and in this sepulchre, it's probably a little bit disconcerting. This is not only indoors, but it's almost like a sewer in here. I'm not sure if you've spent a lot of time in sewers, but there's water and muck and things like that around the walls and floor. It's gloomy. You can't see very well until you put down your sort of owl vision goggles, and move forward.
And that we shall.
Hello?
Good timing.
Hey, sorry I'm late.
That's all right.
What?
Unless we go save him right now.
Oh, shit.
That's what we're doing. We're gonna go run.
He
in there
also
and save
did make out a very loud, "Winfred, save me! I need your help."
How loud?
Extremely
it. Loud enough for me to come in there too. So
loud enough for Pauly to hear me from the ship.
Yeah.
Oh, right, okay. So I'd be
we
what? Just outside the door?
Yeah. So last we saw Ymir, or last the audience saw Ymir, I guess, and last Ymir saw Ymir, that he went down. No one else has really. I think there's a bit of time where Winfred, you're waiting at the front. Pauly's finishing off his hot toddy, and got an impassioned plea from Thorendir to go save our boy Ymir, as he may not do the same for us, but the shit. Splug's made a hot toddy for Ymir, and you don't want it to go to waste. You don't want it to get cold.
That pathway in front of me. What is that?
So there's sort of the main chamber with a drain in the middle.
Yep.
A couple of lights. Sort of the walls themselves seem to glow with an eerie light.
Yep.
And then there's sort of stairs heading up.
Up. Okay.
Give me a second. I just got to figure out my lighting.
Cool.
Winfred, which way do I need to go?
Okay, I guess we're doing this then.
Yeah.
Right. Go up the hall and take the first right and then the first left. You don't really have much of a choice on the left part because there's only one left, but take that left.
Okay.
And I'm gonna run after Pauly. With my little bear legs.
I'll use my not action to go again. I'm just running. I'm not flying.
Yeah. So there's just a
I'm guessing.
splash.
Yeah. I'm not really sure. Okay, how tall is the ceiling?
Not super tall. It's probably only like 30 feet up.
I could fly. All right, that's right. Nah, fuck it. I'm gonna stay. Make sure the boys are with me.
Okay. All right. Let me roll some shit in the darkness. What's your armor class, Dylan?
17.
Okay. Really? Surely it's higher.
No, I didn't have a shield.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, without the shield, it's 17.
19 with the shield, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Still
from the realm. Actually, I need you to make another death saving throw for me, please, Ymir.
Oh, that was quick.
Okay. Actually, never mind. No shit. The first death save you rolled was a natural 20.
Are you serious?
Yeah. I've just hit reveal on it.
Crushed it.
So, Ymir, you are back up at 1 health. Or you're lying on your back at 1 health, I should say.
Yeah.
Run.
As these specters are kind of swirling around you. And that check happens at the end of your turn. But what is your attempt like? What is Ymir's reaction like? Play it out for me. Like what is the like waking up process for Ymir? Is he sly about it? Is he like ready to bolt? Like what's the go?
Ymir's gonna wake up and reiterate, "I require aid," and then he's gonna get on a knee and get ready to just dash out the door, like disengage and just dash through the doorway.
Okay. They're gonna get their turn to attack you.
Do y'all like
That's
the new
fine.
lights?
I haven't lost any death saves, so it's okay.
Yeah, true.
Guys?
Yeah, we can eat.
Oh, not bad.
Do you like the new lights?
Very pretty.
Oh, they're pretty.
Yeah. We usually use them for the bedroom, but I was like, I want to be like proper e-boy, so we're putting these out in the living room.
I mean, yeah, you do have the cat. You have the cat, like light up cat ears. It just makes sense.
Yeah, the best.
Yeah, I definitely changed those cat ears to pink though.
Really?
Pink with the blue? Ooh.
Okay.
Yeah, pink
I hear you. Hang on.
19
doing
to hit,
it.
Ymir.
yeah, look. Yeah.
What's up, babe?
It's another 15 necrotic damage. As you sort of wake up, get in the ready position, ready to Usain Bolt out of there.
And I lose the 15 HP from my total as well.
Correct.
So 23 total, 0 of 23 HP. Cool.
Just remember what your max was, right? So you can change it back.
Yeah, it's still on D&D Beyond.
Okay, cool. Sweet. So describe to me what that looks like as you get up and then get essentially smacked in the face.
He gets up. I require aid, and then gets smacked in the face. Oh, for fuck's sake!
It falls back again, splash into the water, onto the stairs.
Yeah.
The water kind of in becoming a bit of a dam in the flow, and just like the water kind of building up around him and ebbing around him.
Did I take damage this round?
Not this round.
This game, sorry.
No.
I thought you had. I don't know.
I've only got 19 hit points. I thought I had more. I might be wrong. That's fine.
I think you had 19 at the end of last session.
Yeah? Okay. All right.
Somewhere around there.
Yeah. All right. No worries. I was just wondering. That's all.
Well, that gives them a bit more of an indicator as to where my unconscious body is. That's
yeah, you hear a booming
Winfred knows.
You hear a booming of "I require aid," and then it just sort of echoes like "aid, aid, aid."
And then slightly after, you hear a little bit quieter. Oh fuck!
As you get smacked and knocked down, you hear the voice of Vendomchad just be like, "Fucking hell!"
Vendomchad, do something to help me.
I got my computer fixed on the weekend, so hopefully we won't experience any more crashes.
Hey.
I had to put new RAM sticks in it. We identified the bug, and the GPU was going like 100% and then conking out for no reason. It just was happening randomly. And so we took the GPU out, put it in another computer, which is better spec'd than mine, and ran it as hard as we could, and couldn't recreate the problem in the other computer. So we switched the RAM sticks out, and we think that there might just be some dicky RAM sticks.
Yep, memory leaking.
Even at 17 armor class, you're incredibly hearty for an unconscious person.
Hell yeah, I am.
All right, Winfred.
Yes, that's me.
That is you.
Are we in initiative?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, cool. I'm going to direct everybody through here, and use a dash action to get as far as I can. So I'm just going to measure that. I can go 80 feet now, can't I? With a dash action?
With a dash action, I believe, yeah.
I can get... Hang on. I can get there.
Just a little bit of ambience.
That's some loud ambience.
Sorry,
Yeah.
turn it down.
Thank you.
That was very loud ambience.
Sounds like a jet engine. I'm going to get to there.
Okay.
I mean, jet engines can be ambient.
As you like splashing through, I assume bounding on all fours, for that turn of speed.
Yeah.
You get sort of the unmistakable smell of oozes.
Oh god.
And in fact, there's a clever grey ooze in front of you here.
These fucking oozes.
This is the one thing I can't.
I wouldn't be enraged from the last combat, would I? Because I would have gone a turn without taking damage.
Yes, I believe so.
Fuck. Okay. Do I have any rages left? I do. I have rages left. I would like to evoke rage. It says I've got 3 left,
You should
but I
have
know
2
I've
left in
clicked
total.
1, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to reduce that to 2, but I'll do that in a second. So, Wild Rage, roll, Spirit. What do we got? An intangible spirit, which looks like a flump or a pixie of my choice, appears within 5 feet of one creature of your choice that you can see within 30 feet of you. At the end of the current turn, the spirit explodes, and each creature within 5 feet of it must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or take 1d6 force damage.
It's a flump.
Until your rage ends, you can use this effect, summoning another spirit on bonus action. So I've got grenades. That's what I've got.
That's a
Hell
flump.
yeah.
That's what a flump.
That's a
looks
flump. What does a pixie look like?
like.
A less tentacly version of a flump.
Okay.
I
Couple
mean,
less
pixies
tentacles.
look more human, I guess.
Oh, okay, cool.
I feel like the flump is the better choice if you're going to be lobbing them at people.
Yeah. I'd like to. Yeah, pixies are much better. I don't like the flump. Flumps look ugly as fuck. I'm gonna get some hate for that, but flumps are hideous, and you can't change my mind.
But they're like pugs.
I agree with you there. They're like pugs. They're adorably ugly.
Absolutely fucking not. Where
do you want to put this pixie?
I want to put this pixie.
Just throw it into
like
the ooze.
there, yeah, just throw it into use. Can I like summon a pixie that looks like a bear cub with fairy wings?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Fuck yeah! All right, cool. So I'm gonna summon.
I'm imagining like Gotank's fighting Majin Buu, where he's like summoning ghost versions of himself.
I was actually thinking of summoning Boo Boo.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna summon him and be like, Boo Boo, go fuck up that picnic basket, and I point at the ooze.
So at the end of your turn, the spirit explodes, and each creature within 5 feet of it must succeed on a dex saving throw. I assume you want to put it just slightly further away from you.
Yeah, further away from me. So, I'll put it there. That'll do. Or like, is there anything behind him? I can't see. I can't really see. That's
you
not
can't see. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Cool. So I put it like enough distance away from me that I'm not gonna die, and then I'll end my turn on that.
Cool. It explodes. The ooze needs to make a dex saving throw.
Sick.
Which is not great at.
Yeah, oozes aren't known for being dexterous.
What is your dex save DC? Your DC equals 8 plus your proficiency plus your con modifier.
My DC. Oh shit. Okay. I thought that Wild Rage Surges actually have a different thing. If the effect requires a saving throw, the DC equals 8 plus my proficiency bonus,
which is
3. plus my Constitution modifier,
which is 1. So plus 4. So 8 plus 4 is 12.
Yeah.
Put that one in your back pocket. Spellcasting. If I just put con here. Yeah, cool. I should update your spell sheet page now. Cool. The ooze actually dives under the water, and whilst the Boo Boo Bear Cub spirit flies into it and lets out a sort of a shockwave of force, the ooze sort of pokes one of its pseudopods back above the water. It seems to be fine. Pauly.
Right. I am going to run into. I probably will actually just fucking like let loose the wings and just so I can bank these corners. And then let me just count this out.
So you just lilac warsing above the waterline, just.
Yeah, essentially, yeah. Cool. Yeah, perfect. So
Slippy, get back here.
I can pretty much do this in the whole turn. That's 45 feet to there. 50. I don't have really any weapon that's going to hurt this fucking thing. But I will just attack it anyway with Talon. Mean ooze. I'll be honest. Pauly's afraid of oozes. After that first ooze.
I just cut one in half earlier.
Mm.
With an
Yeah, but
axe.
he doesn't know that.
That's a good point.
27 to hit.
27 will certainly hit.
19 damage.
Well, that's pretty good. Not quite perfect, though.
I will get a dagger as well for my bonus action. And,
Did you already use your bonus action? Oh, no, you just flew. You didn't
No,
attack.
I just flew, yeah. Oh, boo!
Ooh, earns.
You like thrust in with the dagger, and the ooze sort of like goes onto the dagger itself, corroding it. The weapon takes a permanent -1 penalty to its damage rolls.
Ooh, that's not pretty.
Luckily, I have 2 more daggers.
What happened to Aaron this session?
So you have an
Haven't heard from
acid-pocked dagger.
Okay, I'll write that in there.
Cool. Soulful Spectre. She got soul. She's super.
And she's super fat.
She's a bitch. She's gonna attack me while I'm asleep.
Guys?
Yeah.
What
we didn't
happened
hear from him.
to Aaron this week?
Dunno.
Not sure.
Haven't heard from him?
Nope. Not at all.
Good.
You can
Very good.
feel your life force being drained from you, Ymir.
Sick.
Give me a con save.
Sick.
We're not going to make it in time.
Constitution.
Okay.
What's that Skrillex song again?
It's a
He's
20.
going in for the kill. He's doing it for the thrill.
That's an automatic failure, guys.
And now you make a regular death saving throw blind, please.
Sick. Yep. Blind / roll 1d20.
Okay. Interesting.
That is interesting, isn't it?
Isn't that just incredible?
Wait, can you not see them as well, Dylan?
No, they're blind for me as well.
That's
how
so
we roll it.
good. That's horrible.
That's how we roll it, yeah.
That is disgusting.
That's why it took a whole turn earlier for Dan to realize that my first death save was a nat 20.
Yeah. Because afterwards I can reveal it, right? So you can see like exactly what it was to yourself. But yeah. Cool. All right. This poisonous snake is ill.
So ill.
It's the illest.
It's like an eel, but not. It's going to slither up under the water. You feel it try and bite at you, Winfred.
Fuck.
That's a 24 to hit.
Fuck me. Yeah, it hits.
Okay. You take one.
That's double my AC. Does that make a difference or not?
No. But you take 1 piercing damage, which will get halved to 0. And then 5 poison damage. Actually, no. Give me a con saving throw first.
Okay, hang on. I'm putting my health back. Constitution saving throw.
Yeah.
There we go. And that is an 18.
Okay, you do not take 5 poison damage.
Yes, sick. So I just take the 0 piercing damage. Is that right?
Yeah. Because you're raging, you just kind of. Fuck that shit right off.
I he just bites a clump of fur, and he's like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah. You feel it slither around down there. Jeez. Be less armored, please, Ymir.
I'm trying. Well, actually, I'm not. I'm unconscious.
Okay, con saving throw, please.
From me? Okay.
Thorendir runs into the room, sprinting as fast as his shorter legs can carry him. We've got the misunderstood poisonous snake. It's going to try and leap up out of the water and bite at you, Pauly.
Mm-hmm.
Oops. That's 16 to hit.
16 is my AC.
Okay.
No, 15. Sorry, 15.
You take 1 piercing damage, and I also need you to make a con saving throw.
Okay. God, 9.
So you take 5 poison damage on top of that.
Jesus. Fucking, we might all just die with you here.
Yeah, taking down everyone. If I'm going down, you coming with me?
Heck him, dude.
I can fly very fast.
I'm half dragon.
Yeah, look, we can turn around and fucking leave you here.
I thought
qualms
Winfred
with that.
couldn't. Winfred can't run away if someone asks him for help.
That
That was your whole thing.
No,
remember?
that's if somebody runs to him for him to defend someone.
I've asked for aid.
So if
from
somebody
Winfred.
it's sort of like a mother bear instinct sort of thing. So if somebody runs behind him, like Thorendir did, then he has to defend that person.
I mean, look though, Dylan, you're the one person who can't talk about what their character can do. Running away from a Demogorgon.
Yeah.
Everyone
Run away, run two. Run away, run two.
You're right, Kate. They really do need
More flip-floppity than a fucking pancake.
Okay, so Ymir, in your dreams, you sort of in the sort of weird wakefulness between life and death, you see images of dark shadows moving and reaching out to you, oily tentacles trying to grasp at you. You can kind of make out 3 voices. One is the voice of the Wraith, and she's just telling you like, it's okay, just let go, just let go of that life force, give it to me, give it to your queen, I shall use it to become stronger.
Can we hear this or not?
No.
It's in my
Probably
dream
not.
state.
Yeah, probably not from where you are. Even if she is saying it out loud to like put it in his dreams, I think you guys are a couple of rooms away. Ymir, give me a perception check.
Perception. I'm not very good at those. I was also blind.
I'm going to reveal it because it's funny.
Sick. Crushed it.
Yeah.
All right, I don't perceive
Okay.
jack shit.
Now you kind of hear a voice like there's a voice. It's almost like it's behind a wall, right? Like a muffled kind of like someone's trying to talk to you from the toilet, but you can't really hear them because the fan's on or something. And yeah, that's all you get.
Lit, dude. This is mad.
The Wraith is working her magic really well.
Fuck this Wraith.
I hope you enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Another bite coming at my boy Winfred. This snake just can't do shit. Winfred, it's your turn then.
Okay.
Oh, throw that Sprite.
Yeah, no, I am. I get 2 attack actions now, don't I? Is that right?
Correct. Yes.
As a flat barbarian, I get 2 attack actions.
Yes. As your action,
Okay, cool.
you can attack twice. Yes.
Yeah, wicked. I want to try and play whack-a-mole with these snakes that are right in front of me here. So I'm going to attack this one first, and I'm just going to attack it with a.
I'd say attack the ooze and then throw your Sprite behind him, man.
You reckon?
Think about it. You got 2 small little...
Actually-
Think about it. It's a radius thing, right?
Yeah. Oh, yep. I see what you mean. Okay, cool. I'm going to attack this one, and then I'm going to command. I'm going to use my.
I said the ooze. Attack the ooze.
No. Trust me. Okay, cool.
Okay.
So I'm going to attack this one, and I'm going to attack it with my warhammer, which. What did we decide we were going to call it last night? I said last time we were going to play, we were going to make it to a vote, but I actually kind of like Wild Fury.
Wild Fury works, yeah.
Yeah. I like it. So I'm going to attack him with Wild Fury and play whack-a-mole with this snake here.
Okay.
So I need to Great Weapon Master attack. What does that do again?
So
I can't remember.
You declare before the attack. Oh wait, that's on your turn when you score a critical hit with a melee weapon or reduce the creature to 0. You can make an additional melee weapon attack as a bonus action.
Oh, okay, cool. But I'm using my bonus action for my flump, right?
You all, if you want to, yeah. You also can take a -5 penalty to the attack roll, but it does plus 10 damage.
It's a 9 to attack. I'm just going to use my regular warhammer. It's 9 to attack.
Yep.
Is that hit? Okay,
Yeah.
cool. And that's 14 bludgeoning damage.
Oh yeah, you just destroy that thing. That's
okay. Cool. And then I'm going to attack the ooze as well with my second melee attack.
Yep.
And I
the Zeus isn't
lost
looking great, despite the fact that it's it's just consumed part of a dagger, an iron dagger or a steel dagger. It's still taking a lot of that Talon hit. It's not looking great. It's got lots of holes in it.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna swing at that one as well. So that's a 10 to hit.
Yep, that'll. Yeah, so you bring the hammer down, and it's just like hitting a plate of spaghetti, just bits of this thing just fly everywhere.
Cool. All right. And I'm gonna use my bonus action to command my flump to be like here-ish and to attack these two at the end of my turn for 1d6 force damage.
All right, they're going to make saving throws. One of them definitely blows up. The other one also blows up. So a mini boo-boo ghost sort of comes into existence out of you, Winfred. Sort of looks at you and says, the ranger's not going to like that, Winfred, and then just like flies in to the snakes and boom, explodes. Bits of snake gonna go flying around.
I feel like it was a missed opportunity not to call this fairy Boom Boom.
Oh, Boom Boom. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Hey, Boom Boom!
Yeah.
Let's go.
I just imagine this. Yeah, I just imagine that this is like a bear cub with like a fairy wand and a pair of like really tiny wings, like that caterpillar out of Bug's Life, and he sort of flies around. But yeah, anyway, that's my turn. So next up.
Cool. All right. Pauly.
With everything dead around him, I'm actually just going to drop that acid pock dagger and grab another one.
Mm-hmm.
So I only have 2 left, but I'm going to move forward. I'm gonna fly to here.
You see ahead of you a big brass door.
Okay, so I need to open the door first.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll open the door.
Give me an athletics check. Because I specifically remember Winfred saying he closed this door.
That's 20.
Holy shit!
That's a 20.
You throw that shit open.
Can I just like mid-flight just push the fucking thing open and then just keep going like with no momentum?
Isn't it a lifty door?
Yeah, it's a lifty door, but whatever. You kind of swoop down. The air of your wings.
Suddenly on hinges.
Yeah. This door knows to get the fuck out the way.
Yeah.
I'm coming, Ymir! And then I'm going to go to here. I'm actually going to ready... Wait, can I see them through there? I can.
Probably.
All right, I'm literally going to fucking just try snipe this bitch. Like I'm going to basically kind of like rest the wings out, arrest my flight, and then just go arrow.
Okay. Now you're coming in flying, but if you can give me a good stealth roll as your bonus action, I'll let you be hidden for this.
Okay, cool. Do you want me to roll stealth first then?
Yeah. It has to beat her perception.
14.
Okay, yep. You think you've despite coming in at a hot speed, maybe because you're moving so fast that sound hasn't caught up yet.
Right, okay.
The sonic booms are coming, but they're not here yet, so you're able to get here.
Right. Okay, cool. All right, done. And I'm going to shoot this bad boy.
Yeah, good.
23.
With advantage.
Yeah, good.
With advantage.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
23.
23, yep.
Oh, fuck yes.
I can re-roll that because of my piercing. I'm gonna re-roll that first one.
Okay.
As part of my piercing feat, my piercer feat.
Mm-hmm.
Every action I can re-roll 1 piercing damage roll.
Yep. So roll a d6 for me.
Yep.
So what's that? 14.
So that would be no, because it's like why? So that's just 5, but then I rolled a 1.
Oh,
so
okay,
then it's plus 4. Plus 4, so it's 8.
So it's 8 plus the 10 sneak attack. So 18.
18.
It's a crazy amount of hit. Is that a mundane bow? Yeah, it is, isn't it?
Normal bow, yep.
Yeah, okay. The arrow kind of flies through the wraith, disrupting part of it though, and it kind of hisses and screams, and the specters around sort of come and form ranks. They stop kind of dicking with Ymir's soul here, and kind of form ranks in front of the queen.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, get your dicks out of my soul.
Ymir, please roll me a blind.
Did that hit her?
Yeah,
bear with me 1 second.
But you think it kind of passed through because she's incorporeal.
Right.
So it's hard to do sort of conventional damage.
Right.
Also, she's been sucking on that Ymir vape. You know, she's like got that extra juice.
Here's a dank cloud. Yeah, thank you very much.
Yes.
Got you. Don't worry.
She is a dank cloud as well. All right.
So she's kind of like a dementor.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we went. That's how she put me down. She sucked my life essence out of me. Like a pea through a straw.
That's not what I was thinking.
Golf ball through a garden hose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of these specters kind of floats right up to you. But
that's more along the lines of what I was thinking, Timmy.
Oh. 1 second.
Oh shit.
Thorendir comes running after you've sort of blown up the mini Bam Bam. Thorendir comes running here. I believe he can get to about here. And he says, "We got a Mondoon." Now let's see if he got much. Does he even have any spells left? Is the real question.
You know, he can probably just, like, I think he has like one. I don't know. Probably can just throw cantrips, can't he?
He's got some. You can see. Oh, you know what? He can't see. He can't see you, Ymir.
Just do Dissonant Whisper, maybe.
He's going to. Oh yeah, Dissonant Whisper. Sounds like a thing he would do. Yeah, so he yells at this specter in front of you, Pauly. Says, "No one stays between me and my boy Ymir. In the name of the Grimsbane line, out the way." And this thing needs to make a. Oh, I just burnt my own voice doing that. I don't know how Aaron does it. This one whispers wisdom save. Yeah.
Fucking decades of like cocaine, alcohol, and cigarettes. That's how he does it.
This specter starts running, or starts trying to like is sort of like turned by this. And what's the? Just not whispers.
I think it's a DC 14.
Yeah. And it starts to sort of spin away and kind of like is run away. Its form of this sort of shrouded lady is all of a sudden shocked into, so you can kind of see the skull, the ghostly skull underneath, and the white hair kind of around, almost like those twins in the Matrix movies. Pauly, you get an attack of opportunity as it moves away.
Yep. Ah, 12.
12 hits.
Yes! Just 6 damage.
6 damage on that one. So as it turns and kind of flees, you raise Talon up and are able to kind of pierce through into the ghostly apparition, and where it sort of dissipates and explodes almost into just like thick things of cotton that then drift around the room.
Reminds me of our good friend Tally.
That's right.
Oh, Pauly.
Thick cotton.
The Wraith, the Wraith lady, sort of hovering up over you, pulls back from your line of sight, Pauly, and she whispers down to Ymir. Ymir, I need you to make a charisma saving throw, please.
Use some bonuses on this one.
I have a D4, I believe.
Yep. I don't have all the bonuses up because we're not on the other thing. Sorry.
Yeah, I think in the queue I had a D4 on Streamloots. So I'm gonna roll that, and then I'm gonna roll.
I didn't get healed, did I?
Roll 1D4 and add that to it as well. Okay. I don't know what I got.
Dan?
Did you get healed?
I don't think so. I'm back at full hit points.
I don't know.
I didn't do that. Okay, 19 it is.
I did not do that. That's a very good charisma roll. So you hear her saying, you can kind of hear her chanting, Ymir, of "Rise, rise as my champion and destroy these intruders." You're able to fight it off with the help of
just how bloody
friends.
Charismatic I am,
Yeah, you get by with a little help from your friends.
Does that mean I get to rise though?
No, because you're fighting off the whole rising thing.
Damn it!
In fact,
oh shit!
Because you kind of refuse her, she says, "Then your energy will fuel me, and I will kill them myself." And you feel sort of a cold hand plunge into your heart. Well, at least we'll see.
Ooh.
Oh god, that's a lot of fucking
Fuck
dice.
me.
Nope.
30?
Nope.
What?
Does not hit.
Does not hit though. So she's trying to get a hold of your heart, but
And it's made of fucking stone.
Yeah, it's made of rock, bitch.
you can feel that perhaps there's something between you and her holding her back.
Yeah,
something
it's called gravel.
Scaly and green.
Oh, okay, that works too.
Or snaily and green.
Thundery.
Winfred.
All right. What do I want to do?
Let's just charge in, baby. Come on, let's do it.
All right, fuck it. All right, I'm charging. How much is 40 feet? Hang on. 40 feet. So I'm going to end up here. Just in front of Thorendir. And I'm going to...
Just lob another fucker.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my bonus action and is that one dead? Is this
Yeah,
one here
that's
dead?
dead.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna cast my boom boom fairy here. And I'm not in range for an attack, so that's all right. I'm just gonna do that.
Does him throwing that sprite still count towards his friend?
No,
his rage?
that's my bonus action.
No, but I'm just
Yes,
saying
it
because
does.
you
Yeah.
are attacking.
So long
right?
as I make an attack, I'm fine.
Okay,
Um.
just saying, just making sure.
Yeah. No, you're good. You're good.
So they're going to make a dex save, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah. DC 12. They saved.
Boom.
Damn. Oh well.
This dumb specter's dummy thick.
Pauly.
Dummy lit.
Not for too long though, because I'm gonna fucking run in there and just give him a good old 1-2. $17 to hit.
That'll definitely hit.
Yeah, good.
Very happy that you gave me Talon. That +1 actually does do a lot. 23 damage.
God damn.
So you slice through and just the like a cloud of steam. The spectre is just destroyed.
I'm fucking coming, Ymir. Just like I feel like at this point, he's just reminded like himself that even though you like Pauly's reminded himself that Ymir's, not being like the best of mates with him at times, but it doesn't matter. He's still part of the crew, and if he wants to run a successful ship, no one fucking gets left behind. So like I feel like there's just like doom death metal music playing in my background, and I'm like got like part of like Ymir's soul in me. I'm essentially frenzying myself.
Cool. All right. Do you charge in, or what are you doing?
Yeah, I do.
Oh yikes! Here we go.
It's that hot toddy courage.
Yeah,
Mate, absolutely. So I was here.
The
I'm
hottest
just
of
going
toddy
to count this
courage.
up beforehand. 1 sec, sorry. So, 1 sec. From there, 5 feet, 10. Yeah, I will. I'll go in with a dagger. Actually, no. I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait back to this one. I'm going to leave it at that. And just move a slight bit more for... Oh. Because then they're just going to fucking swarm me, aren't they?
Yeah, look, don't.
No, I'm going to stay back here.
Yeah.
But still, basically, like, it ends my turn. Like, I end my turn with, like, me just going, oh, I'm fucking coming, Ymir! Wings are, like, kind of, like, out, in a big, massive pattern. And, yeah.
One of the specters floats up to you, Pauly. And
Yep. Can I actually hold... sorry, I ended my turn. Don't worry.
If you were going to ask, can you hold your action? You can't if
Yeah.
you've, like, already done half of it, essentially.
Okay. Yeah, no, fair enough.
Yeah. Because I think your dagger as a bonus action is part
Yes,
of
it is.
if you've attacked with your action that turn kind of thing. Like, I think, yeah.
I understand. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure.
That's cool. Ymir, please give me a blind death roll, please.
And that didn't hit, of course.
No. Okay. Thorendir pulls out his crossbow and takes a shot at this spectre. It's pretty good. But it, of course, is not a very special crossbow. Spectre. I'm just gonna move that dead body so that the other spectre is gonna come up at you, Pauly.
Mm-hmm.
And look, you were right; they were swarming you anyway. 13 to hit.
No.
All right. The Wraith lady, she's very annoyed that she can't tap into this Ymir goodness. There's still some gooey center in the middle. She just wants to get some
This fucking bitch, I swear.
So, whilst you're down on the ground, Jesus.
Oh, she meets my fucking AC.
Fuck.
Whoops.
That's. Are we just gonna?
Oh.
She reaches into your stone heart, Ymir, and you can feel that what life force was in there draining into her grasp. And silence.
I'll make that DC. That roll?
That did.
There we go.
I saw it.
Yeah.
Winfrey.
I'm gonna move forward here with Pauly. I'm gonna move up here, and I'm gonna swing with Wild Fury. I'll make a Warhammer strike. That's a natty 1. That is a bad hit. Is there any negative effects of me doing a natty 1, or like, are you going to be merciful today?
We don't have fumbles on today.
No,
Oh, thank
bad fumbles.
fuck for
Before
that.
it's just
All
grey
right,
ooze.
and I'll do my second one, which is it's an 11 to hit.
11 does not hit.
Does not hit.
Hashtag
Okay,
just
cool.
grey ooze things.
Yeah, just grey ooze things.
Yeah, and I want to use my flump, and I want to put it here. I use my bonus action to flump these guys and make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dex save for this guy.
Boom.
Roll the d6 for me. Damage.
D6. That is a 2.
Okay.
And rolling another D6 has also a 2.
Okay. Cool. Are you moving anywhere else, or are you just gonna chill?
No, I'm just gonna back to the wall here.
Okay. Pauly.
All right. In Pauly's head the whole time, it's just like there's like a really heavy bass line.
Yeah.
And he just gets really fucking hyped up and just goes, "Ah!" and then starts stabbing. Boom, 26.
Yeah, that'll definitely hit. Is it you're taking the one that's next to Winfrey?
Yeah, correct.
Yeah. Cool. How do you want to do this?
Just like I said, basically just stab it until it blows up into a puff while screaming the whole time.
So it's like that
I'm getting
one
like
punch.
smoke. Yeah.
One Punch Man,
Smoke.
just like thousands of punches or like thousands of rapier strikes. Or it looks like
and then just like smoke's like spattering on my face while I'm still screaming.
It's getting all over on your feathers and on your glasses.
Yeah. And then I'm just gonna like with the other hand, just like point and stare at the other one and go, "You're next," and then stab him with a dagger. 13.
13 does hit.
Ooh, yay! 6 damage.
Okay.
I'm getting there, Ymir.
All right. Ymir.
Mm-hmm.
From the darkness, you feel no longer feel nothing, but you do feel cold. Just so cold. And you hear the voice of Vendomchad fades away. All you hear now is the sound of your queen.
No.
We're gonna have to fight Ymir.
You hear her say, "Rise, my new champion. my slave.
With enough ale, maybe they can be inured against the horrors below.
All right.
Back in a second.
And
I'm still
you
listening.
stand up, a crown of shadow around your forehead, hefting the axe that Vendomchad gave you. And she says, with your power, with your life force, you have set me free, little pet. Now, let us get our revenge. And she marches you forward, or you march forward at her command, her sort of trailing behind you, one hand on your shoulder. You see your friends, and they are almost strangers to you.
No.
You look over, and all you see are the handmaidens of your queen, and some rodents, some pests that aren't even worth your or your queen's time.
So no real change to how Ymir views us anyway.
Pretty much.
And she, with her hand on your shoulder, she says, "They are not our concern, pet. We are free to leave this place." And a shroud of shadow and smoke whip around you and her.
Oh no!
And Pauly and Winfred, they're gone. You see that Ymir and this lady are gone.
Shit.
Fucking chat's just gonna have like one of those like moments now. It's like, you robbed us of his death.
Oh, he's dead. He's dead. Don't you worry about that.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's undead now, baby.
Oh no!
I'm sorry, we tried.
Oh shit!
That's all good.
I fucking tried, man. I really
Yeah,
did.
I know.
Oh, Ymir just died. Yeah, like death.
Well, no,
Huh?
undeath.
Or
Undeath.
undeath.
That's
Yeah.
worse.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so much worse.
Yeah. Now you have to fight him. Eventually, possibly.
Is he gonna be the big bad evil guy? Because I feel like that would be incredibly poetic and a bit shit.
Who knows? Maybe you'll have to subscribe and stick around and keep watching all the episodes to see where it goes.
Oh no!
Thorendir, as you disappear, yells, "She's taken my lad, my boy!" And he puts his hands together, with sort of a loud kind of clap noise, and a shattering sound just launches out. The water is sort of flung up around you, the lot of you, and these the last remaining it's just one spectre left. Jeez, oh god.
Yeah.
Well, look, this is how it.
I've been on
This
a
is how-
rampage.
Yeah, this is how angry Thorendir's getting. This is.
Oh shit!
Con save.
Boom.
So Thorendir just yells Ymir, no, and kind of bangs his fist on the wall, and it just lets out this crack of noise that obliterates the remaining specters. And when the ringing in your ears ends, all that is left is the occasional drip, drip, drip of water as silence fills the halls of the sepulchre.
Pauly goes down on one knee and just fucking screams.
Fuck. That's. Where did he go? Is he okay? I I don't understand. What happened?
Oh, fuck!
Did
It's so fucking close!
did we just lose?
No, we haven't lost because we will get him. I'm fucking pissed. Like Pauly is saying this, by the way. He's just fucking just swearing and kicking the water and fucking. Fine. All right, let's go into here. We need to figure out who this woman is, so that way we can go and then maybe get some clues as to where she could have gone.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. You guys okay with that?
Yeah.
So you head into this room, Pauly, and you see.
Can I roll perception, actually?
Yeah. Yeah.
17.
Where is it?
Fuck me. Fucking. Not happy.
You see on the ground Ymir's shield that he dropped here in the water.
I'll grab that.
And longsword.
And longsword. And probably like a javelin too, just because they're always just like molting off him.
Anything that
fleas.
fell off his back. You don't.
He's
know.
basically like a hedgehog. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna pass that. I'm gonna pass that to Winfred.
Can
How
I?
you're gonna get out of there with all of Ymir's belongings? There were a lot of them.
Winfred, I'm gonna pass you. I'm just gonna kind of like sullenly hand you the shield and just say, "You are our shield now. Until you can give it back to its rightful owner, you are our shield."
You're the winter soldier now.
Winfred looks at the shield, and like slowly just attaches it to his offhand, and now he's got a shield and a hammer, and he stands tall, and he goes, "Okay, I can do this. I'll be your shield." And add a shield to my equipment.
Is it a special shield or nothing?
Is
It's just
it a special shield?
No, it's just
Okay.
it's sentimentally special.
Yeah, it's Ymir's trusty shield. It's gotten him out of a lot. Just not this time.
It really has gotten you out of a lot, actually.
It really has.
And look, I'll be honest. I mean, you saw the roll. Had he been wearing the shield, she wouldn't have hit him.
Oh no!
Yeah.
But to be fair, yeah, had he been wearing the shield, he wouldn't have been doing good damage
Any
to
damage.
it. 'Cause,
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Swings and roundabouts.
So what does a shield do to me? Does it increase my AC?
Yes, by 2.
Yeah.
By 2.
While equipped.
Yeah, so if you have a
Okay.
shield, you can only hit with your hammer with one hand, which actually might not work. I think your warhammer's a two-handed weapon.
Yes, please.
Is it a two-handed weapon?
It
Oh,
was.
okay.
So if you get a one-handed weapon, you can go shield in one hand if you need to go tanky for some stuff. Ultimately, obviously, yeah, it takes like a full action to wield the shield, though. Like as in, if you're not wearing it at the start of combat,
Yeah.
to equip it, it's your whole action.
Okay. Is there a way for me to reduce the length of my warhammer so I can use it with one hand?
No, you'll have to be able to look out for a one-handed weapon to use.
Just snap the fucking handle in half.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
You'll need to look for a Mjolnir. Like that could be that's a one-handed style hammer.
Yeah, a meow meow.
Meow meow. Yeah.
Anyway, yes. So I'm gonna go look at her sarcophagus.
Yeah. So you see in this room, the painted statue. It's part of its face is kind of melted off. The lid of the sarcophagus is kind of in the water off to the side. And you kind of look in the sarcophagus. There's nothing in there. There's no remains.
Any loot? I mean, you know, we might as well nothing.
No, there's nothing else in here. With the 17 though, you do notice that there is the way like the lid has fallen and the waterfall. There seems to be kind of a small hole on the wall behind the waterfall, possibly burnt in there by acid.
Hang on, Pauly. I have a new trick I want to show you, and I want to cast Magic Awareness.
Okay.
I've got one more of those per long rest, so I'm gonna cast that.
Okay.
So a bit
I don't think I need
acid
any
pop.
rolls for this. I can just cast it.
Yeah. As an action, yeah, you just open your awareness to magic.
Yeah. Would there be any magical residue left over from the spell that she casts? And would I be able to follow the scent of it or not?
No, it appears to be some kind of teleportation magic that she sort of grabbed Ymir and apparated it out.
Okay.
As for you can use it. Isn't behind total cover. So you get the general impression, obviously, that this room has a bunch of negative, bad juju energy in it, in general. So a lot of that seems to have kind of dissipated somewhat now that the the undeads and the alarms kind of thing have already been tripped, right? Like it's spent its shot, so to speak.
So is there any just because me being a sneaky boy, and a pirate, is there any hidden doors little cracks in the wood thing, or that could be the shape of a door, or some place that treasure or an exit could be?
In what specifically?
Just in the surrounding area, in the walls, around the sarcophagus.
Okay. You have a look around the sarcophagus with that 17 and
the acid pock thing, yeah.
Yeah, and you kind of run your hands along the acid pock. You can actually feel almost like a change in air pressure behind there, though it appears to just be a solid wall.
There's no magical juju coming from the other side of that air pressure, or not really?
Actually, because you've got a tiny hole in there. Yeah, I guess it's not total cover. You can feel a sort of enchantment, like a radiant enchantment.
A radiant enchantment. Okay, cool. Pauly, don't stick your finger in it. There's some radiant juju coming out of that wall. But all of the magic that was here when the scary lady was in here is all but gone. But there's a bit of teleportation magic that has been left over. So my theory is that the person that Ymir was fighting was really strong, and even though I told him not to fight him, and I just want to put that on the record, I did tell him not to fight him, but he ignored me and went and knocked on the sarcophagus and said hello. Anyway, but when the scary lady left, she took all the magic in the room with her, and they teleported somewhere else.
But this magic is still here.
Yeah, I don't think that's got something to do with the neck.
Pauly sticks his finger into the hole.
The dead lady. I told you not to do that. Why don't people listen to me?
You hear, or I guess you hear a voice, Pauly, but it passes into your brain without going through your ears.
Right.
You hear Is someone there? Please, it's so dark in here. It's been so long without the light. Where's the other one?
What is your name?
He was coming to get me.
Who is the other one?
Protect me from the darkness.
Who is the other one?
I do not know. He's silent to me now.
Are you talking about Ymir? Ymir?
Where are you?
Don't know, it's so dark. Please.
We will save you.
So it's like a hole in the wall, yeah? It's like a change of pressure.
This is in my head though, isn't it?
Correct, that's in Pauly's head. But to answer Winfred's question, so there's the waterfall kind of in front, or is it not a waterfall, but more like a water feature of almost like a fountain, coming over, sort of covering this wall somewhat. But as you rub your finger on it, you see that where maybe a grey ooze was split in half and then splattered onto the wall, it has left pock marks of holes of acid has kind of borne through. And there's definitely appears to be, I guess, Pauly, you can see with your eyes that there appears to be some kind of chamber beyond this wall.
All right. Winfred,
Yeah,
I need you to break this wall down.
I can do that. Okay, stand back, please, Pauly.
I
And
stand
I'm
back.
gonna walk forward. Oh, hang on. There's terrain there. Is there? So I'm gonna get like behind here. And I want to break the wall down.
Cool. Give me a attack roll.
Yeah, sure. Just with the
Big-
warhammer.
Yeah, it's big hammer. Hammer's much
Okay.
better than swords at attacking
That's
walls.
that's a 12.
So it takes a while. There's just this bang, bang echoing throughout the halls.
Mm-hmm.
So somewhat muffled by the sound of water running down the wall. After sort of maybe 10, 15 minutes of this, you're able to get a hole open. Beyond
Timmy,
is...
not Timmy. I look at this Timmy is, but Pauly, I'm exhausted. Have you got any orange slices?
Beyond in this room.
I just throw him like the lemon from my hot toddy.
You can see me making the face.
In this room is there's murals on the walls, decorated with rich pigments and inlays of what appear to be kind of semi-precious stones. A gilded sarcophagus stands atop a stone bier along the north wall. Yeah, and this sarcophagus is standing.
Can I still hear it?
Yeah.
I think she's in. Okay, is your magic thing still happening? Can you still do that magic thingy? Winfred?
How long does it last?
I don't know. Do you have a certain amount of charges of it, or is it just you can do it?
As an action. It just says as an action.
Okay.
So I'd imagine after about...
time.
Okay. Well, I've only got 3 uses of it per long rest, so...
Okay, yeah.
Because it's equal to my proficiency bonus.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
We need to check if this sarcophagus is like cursed or
Well,
yeah.
Well, when I sensed it before, it was coming up as radiant.
Okay.
It was like holy radiant.
Okay.
But I don't imagine that it'd be very dangerous.
You've still got
Did you get their name?
I'm gonna say that because you're we established it's kind of like a smell, like the sort of lingering sense, and you kind of you almost like see the outlines of these smell. You smell the outlines of magic.
Yeah, right.
With this magical awareness.
Yeah, I just imagined it was like
yeah.
I just imagine it was like Witcher senses, but with my nose.
Yeah, and so even when it goes away, there's still kind of like a fade of like where it was, sort of thing. You can see that there's
smells like radiant damage.
While there's no magic on the sarcophagus itself, you can actually see a sort of what looks like a small square or rectangle of radiant magic on the floor, but there's nothing there.
That's weird.
You don't see
am I
anything
able?
there.
Do we have anything like heavy?
Maybe we need to move the sarcophagus onto that space if it's standing up.
Well, it looks like a pressure plate.
No, it's sort of protruding off the floor.
Oh, okay.
Let's move the sarcophagus onto that radiant enchantment.
Well, when the sarcophagus didn't have the scary lady in it, it was going through it smelled like necrotic damage, necrotic magic.
This one doesn't, right?
It smelled like dead people.
Actually, can you 1 second? Can I talk to the little girl? What was your name? Sorry.
She says, "It's so dark. Please."
What's your name?
I need to see the light. It's been so long since I've seen the light.
What is your name?
Please, I'm scared.
What is your name?
You have to get me out of here.
We will get you out of here.
Pauly,
can I just try?
Is he talking to this girl? Or is this just in his head?
I am. It's in my head.
Oh, it's in your head.
It's
so
in my
I don't
head.
see him talking to anybody.
Can I try and just like calm her down, and then just try to get some information out of her?
you seem to be almost getting like the same couple of things over and over again.
Okay, right. Okay, let's try and move, Winfred. Let's try and move this sarcophagus onto that area that you told me about.
Okay.
Combined athletics check? Dan?
Yeah, I'll give it to the advantage because Pauly's kind of helping.
I'm helping. I'm helping you. I'm like,
Okay. That is a 18.
Cool. You start sort of shuffling the sarcophagus forward, and you hear it like thunk into something. It kind of hits the spot and is sort of prevented from going further. Upon further inspection of putting your hands down there, you find that there's actually something there. It's just invisible.
Right.
And as you feel around it, it kind of feels like a small chest.
Let's open that chest up.
Booty?
Okay, well, how about this? We'll put the sarcophagus back to where it was then. First.
Fuck, I feel like the apprentice again. Okay, cool. Athletics check with advantage. I'm doing a little bit worse now. I'm just exhausted.
Just get tired.
It's like someone's gone like, hey, can you move my couch over here? And then they're like, oh, wait, no, it looked better over there. So you move it back as Pauly kind of pops the stone chest. And you can actually, as soon as you open it up, you can see inside it. When you look at it from the outside, you can't see it.
Yep.
We're
taking this chest with us. I would love it. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's quite heavy, but yeah, you're able to kind of lift it up. It's quite heavy, especially for you, Pauly.
Yeah, okay. Let's have a look inside it first. Sorry, I apologize. I didn't mean to interrupt.
At a glance, you see the sort of piles of silver coins, and some sort of small diamond-like gems. Not quite sort of proper diamonds; they're zircons. 11 of those. There is a. Let me pull up my special.
11 zircons, you said?
Yep. You've spent a lot of time with fences, I assume, and not the ones that keep out animals. You reckon they'd be valued about 50 gold each?
Yep. Oh, hell yeah.
There's a potion in there that you sort of pull the stopper off, get a bit of a smell. You reckon it's a potion of greater healing?
I'll take that.
That would have been kind of useful.
We'll save that. We don't need it now, but I'll keep it on me. How can I add that in? I'll add that to myself. How do I do you want me to add that to myself or?
Yeah, I can grab it. I can add it to you in a sec.
Awesome, thank you.
What is a filter? PHIL. Is it just a can, or just like a narrow vial?
File.
A filter. PHILTER. Filter. Were you?
I'm googling it.
Yeah, I googled it too, and there's like a can of something.
No idea. You know what? I'll do filter D&D.
Yeah.
A drink PHILTRE is a drink supposed to arouse love and desire.
Yeah, this is a PHILTER, but same thing applies. I assume
filter of love. Yeah.
Yeah.
Love potion.
So yeah, you get essentially one of those.
Cool. I'll put that in. I'll put that in the. Okay, we'll put that in the chest. I've only pocketed the greater healing potion.
Yeah, I've put that and the filter in your inventory.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
And in that chest as well. Actually, no. Yeah. So that's what you see in the chest. There is a small necklace in there as well. Where's my? Sorry, I'm just pulling up my bloody. And it appears to have it's sort of it's like a necklace or a pendant and it has sort of a small like crescent moon symbol on it.
All right, Winfred, that's yours. I know you like the moon.
Nice.
Yeah, perfect.
What was it again?
Crescent moon necklace.
Crescent moon necklace.
I'm gonna add it to my necklaces. I've got like my big bead like bead necklace, and then I've got my Kraken tooth necklace, and then I've got my crescent moon necklace underneath it.
Actually, is it? Well, actually, I guess is it magical? We'll find out soon.
I guess we will.
Yeah. And then yeah.
Cool. All right. Let's take that chest out. We'll just kind of like put it out of the room. And then like I guess like I'll put my hat on top of it, so that way we know where it is.
I'm just putting in the chat all the things. Cool. And oops, I'll put that on you. All right. Just so we've got a record of it there. Yeah. So you've moved that chest a little bit into maybe the corner of the room. Put your hat on it so you remember where it is.
Yep. And then I guess let's fucking try and get the sarcophagus open.
It already is open, isn't it?
No.
Oh, is this another sarcophagus inside the thing?
Yeah.
Is it?
It's like covered in jewels and shit. Which, by the way, we are absolutely taking that whole sarcophagus with us too.
All right. I actually just redeemed name an NPC after me.
Okay.
But we'll figure that one out later.
Okay.
Sorry, I had lost my train of thought again. I'm finding it really hard to keep track of things today. I want to do an athletics check to open this sarcophagus.
Mm-hmm.
I'll help you. I'll help you on the other side.
Okay, cool. So I'll just roll with advantage again.
Well, you don't pull it open. You don't need to make a strength.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, sick.
With
cool.
help, the two of you kind of lever this lid open. This gilded sarcophagus inlaid with stones and things like that opens up, and inside is a figure, like the body of what appears to be a very emaciated woman that is shriveled and decayed. It is headless.
Is she the one talking to us?
At her feet, resting against her, and is a sickle, almost like a farmer's sickle, like a bright silver farmer's sickle.
Like I'm thinking like Diablo 3 Malthael, like a death sickle sort of thing.
I'm gonna have to look that up now.
Oh, okay. Malthiel.
Like I said, I've been playing way too much RuneScape right now. I'm actually just literally thinking of the silver sickle from RuneScape. So
yeah,
it's probably not as ominous as Malthael's. I'm looking at that one now, but it's definitely got Reaper-esque kind of vibes because it is a sickle.
Okay.
Blisterwood sickle. So that's what I'm looking
at. I'm gonna pick up the sickle and inspect it.
Yeah. Blisterwood sickle, yeah, that'd be quite accurate. This thing, it's the silver kind of shining of it. It actually, as you pick it up, it lets off almost like a small faint glow of silvery light.
I'm gonna turn around to Pauly. I'm like, hey, this matches my necklace.
It does match the necklace, in fact. And as you kind of hold them close together, the sickle and the necklace kind of light up a little bit. And sort of dimly, just sort of a dim light around your throat and in your hand. And you hear a voice, or you hear the voice that Pauly was hearing before. Pauly, you hear it too, and she says, "Finally, out into the light, but
It's a talking sickle!
This light is not... I'm still weak. This light will not do. I need the surface light. The light of the moon.
Am I a paladin now? Is that how this works? I have a talking blade.
I wanna do an investigation check on the body, for any for like cause of death. Obviously, the removed head would make them die, but I want to know if she was beheaded or if she was killed and then the head was removed afterwards.
Okay, give me a medicine check. This might be difficult.
A medicine check. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I actually have a +1 to medicine. That's 16 for medicine.
Okay. Yeah, you think it's hard to tell whether, because this body's so old. You think perhaps because there's not a ton of dried blood and stuff like that. Perhaps the head was removed after death.
Okay.
I mean, you wouldn't be surprised if something like this sickle was used in the act. The body does have sort of a gash in its chest, almost like you would for a autopsy kind of thing going on.
Okay.
And apart from that, though, it is wearing sort of fine, like relatively fine clothes, but they have sort of aged terribly, and they kind of come apart at your touch.
Okay. Can I check if she still has her organs?
Yeah. So you, I mean, her brain's missing.
Well, so is her head. So, like,
yeah.
Yeah.
No, the organs were removed. So you think it's some sort of mummification, perhaps, some kind of ritualistic preservation sort of thing.
Pauly, I've seen this kind of thing before. We did a field trip to the desert, and it looks to me like they've cut off her head and put her spirit in a separate sarcophagus, and mummified her. So what we're dealing with is a mummy, or the spirit of one.
Yeah, but
Ymir's mummy.
Ymir's mummy.
There's no kid around. What are you talking about?
There's no what?
There's no kid around. What are you talking about?
There's no kid. Yeah, no, Ymir is the kid. That's what I'm thinking. I think that she just wanted a child, and so she's adopted Ymir.
Well,
So-
definitely let's take this. Yeah,
I just want to bring attention to the fact that
I know.
Dylan's changed it to zombie Ymir, and I love it. Death Knight Ymir, if you will.
I'm gonna pick up the tiny sarcophagus with the jewels inlaid in it.
It's not tiny.
It's not tiny.
There's a stone chest, and then there's the sarcophagus.
Oh, okay, cool. So which one did the jewels?
Stone chest, the
sarcophagus.
invisible stone chest had silver, zircons, and a necklace.
Yeah. So which one were we taking with us, Pauly?
Both.
Both. Okay, cool. So I want to grab the sarcophagus.
Right.
Look, this is literally the pirate life. Okay, we're not going to fucking
absolutely.
leave
I want
a
to bring the
gilded, jewel-encrusted sarcophagus or an invisible. Think about this for a second. I'll be really honest. At this point, Pauly has for a moment forgotten completely about what's happened to Ymir. Okay, just like this is like a wet dream for any pirate. To get no, but think about it for a second. An invisible chest.
That's true. That's true. Hey, Pauly, I wonder if we end up meddling with the corpse in the sarcophagus, would it affect the mummy that kidnapped Ymir?
We will bury. Yeah, correct. Let's just bring the whole thing with us, and we'll bury it on the surface.
Sure. Okay. I'm gonna pick up the sarcophagus.
Yeah. Okay.
You grab one end, and you're kind of like dragging it along, clonk.
Just like yeah, correct. Like yeah. I'll hold the chest and then be really, really excited and then just have a moment of like clarity and remember why I have this chest and who's gone and be like, oh, it'd be really sad.
Yeah. You're picking up all the silver, like, we're going to have so many drinks, aren't we? Meh.
Yeah.
Oh, guys, stop!
You hear on the wind as you emerge outside. Oh, my boys. I'll be back.
Look how they massacred my boy.
Yeah, on the wind, you can hear the laughing of the mummy of the queen, but you also hear Ymir. Say it again, Dylan.
Oh, my boys, I'll be back to kill you all. And then under his breath, you just hear, "Fuck you, Vendomchad." So now he's half zombie, half Goliath,
half snail.
dragon.
Yeah,
half snail, half dragon.
Yep, so he's quartered now. Let's go.
He's drawn and quartered.
Hell yeah. He's gonna kill everything now.
Cool. All right, so we leave the scene, I think, as Pauly with this sort of invisible chest in his arms, looking like he's miming, carrying a chest back to the ship.
Yeah.
Winfred, even I've forgotten he's not gone. Winfred sort of dragging this human, I guess it's human-sized, so it's pretty small for a bear. This gilt-inlaid, semi-precious stoned sarcophagus up the gangplank onto the deck of the ship. Yep. And Thorendir, just inconsolably silent, because I can't do his voice anymore. And he's just upset. No one talks to him. He walks into the captain's quarters that I think you all gave him the best room in the ship, and you just hear a door slam, and then sorrowful notes on his whatever instrument he had.
He's gonna come out with like an emo fringe, and then he's like wrote like the sickest pop punk album ever.
Yeah,
like
and he becomes Dark Grimsbane.
It's his turn to be a moody fuck.
Yeah. So the ship sort of sails off, and seeing as Thorendir has kind of put himself into his rooms, the crew come up to you, Winfred and Pauly, and Reynard, the navigator, says, "Where are we going to, Bird Captain? The crew and I have been discussing that Nesbit would like to go to Blingden Lock, the home of the gnomes. It leads to a mechanical device. Well, they control a mechanical device that helps ships get to the surface by flooding chambers, raising the ship, moving it along flooding chambers. It's a mechanical marvel that, if at least mundane, is one way to the surface. But Mogrim Doombrand says that we should go to the Duragar city of Graxtloch, as they have access to magic portals that can get us around. I'm more familiar with magic and planar travel, but it is your decisions."
I like the idea of going to Blingden Lock. I think that sounds a bit better. I think the surface is something we should think of, but it's a good thing to remember. If we're able to get portals around right now, and dwarves are known for being able to fix almost anything.
Duragar, Captain.
Duragar. I apologize.
They are the grey dwarves. The cousins of the dwarves. They're not. I would recommend not calling them dwarves to their face.
Okay.
I'm kind of hesitant to going through portals because all this wild magic that I keep getting. Do I still have the third eye in the middle of my forehead?
No, I think that's probably winked out.
Oh, yeah. Okay, cool. All this wild magic that keeps happening to me, I'm kind of worried about going through portals and going through planar travel because, what if we have a wild magic surge in the middle of a portal and I turn into a plant or something? I don't know. Or like a donut.
Okay.
I would eat myself.
Let's go to
I would eat myself if I turned into a donut. Without hesitation.
How far are each of these places?
Reynard kind of looks into the distance. You can see sort of a purplish glow kind of ripple about him. And he says...
Wait, it wasn't Tidal Navigator?
Sorry.
Isn't Tide our navigator?
Yes, probably.
Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm also thinking of this guy. Maybe I'll change this guy's job later. But for now, he's the one talking to you.
Cool. Sorry.
He says they are... either way, they're somewhat of an equal journey. We had started heading towards Graxtalach, I believe. But we can still make... If the underwinds are favourable, we can still certainly make it to Blingden Loch.
Off topic, but I only just realized that the shape of this dungeon is in the head of a snake.
Yeah.
We've been in this dungeon for like 3 sessions now, and I've only just realized that it's shaped like the head of a snake.
And it's holding a dagger too.
I think that's meant to be the poison tongue sort of thing.
Oh yeah. All right. Well, okay. We need to fix the ship. The ship isn't doing the best.
Didn't Ymir fix the ship before he
patched it up pretty good.
kicked the bucket?
Okay. Let's go to Blingden Loch. I reckon that's the choice.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, let's do that.
So you give the order, pull the mainsail, hoist the jib, boatwards.
Yep.
We
Hoist the
do
mainsail.
both things.
Raise the capstan.
And the boat creaks and groans as it makes its way through the darkness of the underdark dark lake. Just dark in every name. Just add a dark to everything, and that's what we've got. Winfred, are you wearing your Myconid hat, or did you leave it like on the ship? What's going on there?
Who, Toad? I would have left him on the ship.
Wait a second.
He would have been left on the ship. He would have I'm sorry. I got distracted. He would have been just chilling. I imagine he would have been chilling down with all the other mushroom bits.
Yep. So when you get back to the ship, you give him a healthy pat.
Yep.
He kind of shivers and little spores fly up.
Yep. I want to take him to the bow of the ship. We're on a little island or something, aren't we?
You're sort of pulling away from a small island, yeah.
Okay, cool. I want to take him ashore, and I want to let him run around for a little bit.
Oh, okay.
Before we
as
leave.
people are getting ready and storing stuff.
Yeah, I'm going to take my mushroom for a walk, and I tell Pauly, I'm like, hey, Pauly, I'm going to take my mushroom for a walk.
Go for it.
Okay.
As you kind of walk with Toad, kind of ambles ahead of you. Occasionally, he'll walk up to like a particularly large kind of stone on the beach and sort of like lift his head and then shake a bunch, letting out a bunch of spores, and then he'll keep waddling along.
I'm gonna just like walk on all fours and like shake when he shakes.
Excellent. You get a couple of
like a
spores
little,
on
like a little
you as well.
conga line, like
Yeah, he's doing the mushroom equivalent of like raising a leg and pissing on a couple of things as you walk around, sort of shaking his little thing, spores going everywhere. And then eventually, so you well exercised, you don't have to bring a little biodisposable bag or anything. It's all very natural. And eventually, after you've done sort of a small lap of the island, you can you board again, and people are ready to head out.
Sweet. I'm still seeing the dungeon, but I imagine like back on the ship, like where I've got my little like sleeping spot picked out on the lowest part of the ship. Am I able to like get a crate and just like put a little soft like bit of hay or something in the bottom of it to create a little bed for him?
Oh, sure. Yeah. You can get there's no hay, I don't think. You don't think you've really come across any hay or wheat or anything.
There's something
you
soft.
get some of the
like a pillow or
spongier,
whatever.
some of the spongier mushroom head bits that you bought from
Yep.
the Myconid forest and kind of line a little box with the flesh of his ancestors and just like pop them in there.
So
He's
brutal.
with these people.
Let's also just say we popped the we put the stone chest and the sarcophagus
Mhm.
in with Thorendir for now,
Okay, yeah.
just so that way they're out of the way.
So he's got a big corpse in a box in his room.
Look, it's just adding to his edgy songs right now. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. He's doing a duet with the corpse, the headless corpse.
now sing it for me. Yeah.
Kurt Cobain, that shit.
Yep.
All right, let me pull up. So you sail through the night, and on the horizon,
There's a horizon in the Underdark?
sure. Well, it's just out of the gloom, I guess.
Alright.
You sail.
Do we rest in this time as well?
Yes, you rest for there's a couple of days and nights of sail.
Okay, cool.
Long rest.
So it's a long rest?
Yep.
Yeah, dope.
Cool. Anyway, yeah. Sorry.
Hold Deep King. Okay. Sorry, I'm just going to my. Alright. On the sort of coming out of the gloom, you see a sort of glowing lights right on the far reaches of vision. They almost look like sort of pinprick stars, maybe even a moon in the distance. That takes another day or two to kind of get close and get up to them.
Does
Yeah,
my
I'm guessing like the light travels quite far in the Underdark, doesn't it?
in that time, can I experiment with the necklace and the sickle that I've got?
Sure.
And just like hold it up to the moon and see how it reacts?
There's no moon.
There's no moon.
We're in the Underdark.
You're underground.
Oh, that's right. Okay, never mind.
That's fine. You experiment with it a little bit. You play around with it. This necklace, occasionally when you're playing around with it and trying to do things, I assume like your magic is still a bit chaotic within you, even at all times, even though when you've got it suppressed, right?
I wouldn't say chaotic. I think of it like the force of nature.
Mm-hmm.
Like it doesn't act without rhyme or reason. There's catalysts to it, but it's not like chaos.
Yep. This seems to have sort of an enchantment or like a healing kind of magic property. This pendant.
Cool.
Occasionally, as you're playing with it, you're messing with it and so on. The red, the crescent moon turns red, and then back to silver. You're not quite sure what it's doing or what you're doing to it. Perhaps you haven't quite struck on the right kind of magic for it yet, but
okay, sure.
Cool. The sickle itself still talks to you and says, like this light. It is like it is empty sugar. There is no sustenance from this light.
Yeah, you're telling me. I've been stuck in this Underdark with all these blokes for a while, and I'm kind of tired of it. What's your name, anyway? I'm Winfred.
The voice says, I have no name.
You have no name.
Surely
Okay.
I have a name.
We should
Perhaps I-
figure out. We should figure out a
Winfred.
name for you.
Give it a name.
How about Karen? Do you like Karen?
I'm not a big fan of speaking to the manager.
Oh, okay. What's a name that's closely related to the moon? What about Yue?
UA sounds lovely.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna call you UA.
Can you write that down for me so that I can
Yeah,
remember to put in my
absolutely.
notes?
Yeah. I'll do that. It's the
Japanese.
princess out of Avatar that turns into the moon.
It's actually like a Japanese Japanese moon goddess, I believe.
Oh,
In
really?
Shintoism.
Okay, cool.
Yep. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I got the idea from Avatar, but I like that better.
One of my friends is called Yue.
Yeah, wicked.
Yue is actually the proper one. Yue, it's funny. Just
Okay, cool. Yeah. We'll stick with UA. I'll write that down somewhere. It's just, how do you spell it, Timmy? Is it
YUE?
YUE? Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
That's easy. Dan furiously typing over there.
Yeah, no, I gotta write this shit down, man.
Yeah, but I think that we're gonna go and try and get up above the what we call this the Underdark. I don't know if you know what this is called. We call this the Underdark. This is kind of like the big series of caves underneath the world, and we're gonna try and get above ground so we can go and see the moon again.
I would love to see the moon again, feel its cold light on my blade.
Yeah, same. I'm gonna inquire about the necklace and the sickle to the voice. You know what these things do? Do they play any significance?
As you kind of hold up the sickle, she says, "I do what all weapons do. I kill, I protect, and I fight."
Well, yeah, wicked. Okay, cool. So I can use Can I use this thing to hit people with?
We can work together to slash open our enemies.
I'd like that. That sounds really
rid
lovely.
The darkness of its strength.
Yeah, cool. So if I only hit things that are evil, are you okay with that?
That would be preferable.
Yeah, same. I know that this conversation is happening in my head, but I just imagine Winfred sitting there, speaking out the words that he's saying to this blade that he's having inside of his head. And the only thing that other people can see on the ship is just Winfred having a conversation with himself.
Yeah, while holding the sickle up.
While holding the sickle up, yeah. Does Pauly hear the voice still?
Probably not, I guess.
When he walks past, maybe he might hear it. He can kind of hear it on the edge of hearing. Sure.
Okay.
So Pauly doesn't think you're insane if he's standing nearby.
Okay. Well, I've got the shield now. I want to be able to use the sickle and the shield. Am I able to use the sickle in one hand?
Yep.
Cool. I'm going to add that to my equipment then.
All right. Let me...
I just need to know... Are you going to do it for me?
I'll give you a sickle. Yeah, hold on. Winfred. Cool. It appears to be a magical sickle. It's not very exciting. It's a +1 to attack. It's a light weapon. So it's based on dexterity, and it does 1d4 slashing damage.
That seems maybe I should hold on to that.
I mean, I need a one-handed weapon for my shield.
Yeah, good point. But what's your dex at? Is your dex good?
My dex is at 13, so it doesn't really give me a lot.
But it's still +1, so that's not terrible.
It is +1, yeah. But when Aaron and I made Winfred, we just stacked all of his points into strength.
Yeah.
So I've got an 18 strength and 13 dex, which kind of makes sense because he is a bear.
Yeah.
But yeah, it just means that I've got a really low AC, which kind of sucks.
You've got options. There's ways to raise your AC as a bear barbarian, which is raising your constitution will do it. Because of your unarmored defense.
Yeah, it's dexterity. I think it's dexterity and constitution that raise my thing. Yeah,
but you'll get more out of con because just more health. It goes further with you taking half damage
right.
and stuff. So
Yeah. Okay.
every 1 health is like 2 health for you.
Yeah, it is. It's wicked.
All right, so you're having this conversation with this sickle. So it seems fun. The sickle's like, sweet, let's get to the surface. I'm all about it. Kill some infidels while we're at it. Sure.
Winfred's going to become a communist.
He's got a hammer and a sickle.
Yeah, you are a gigantic bear.
I am a gigantic bear.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Pointing out the Aaraockra symbol in the sky.
I'm gonna start spouting Karl Marx soon.
Or you do the Stalin thing and going through old photos of the group and just scratching out Ymir.
Oh no!
Damn.
Sorry,
Beautiful.
Ymir.
Beautiful.
And I also want to ask the necklace about. Ask the sword about the necklace as well. So this necklace, I've been playing around with it a little bit, and I'm kind of curious. What does it do? It seems to glow shiny, and then go red, and then go shiny again, but I don't know why.
The sickle says, "This is the necklace of the red crescent moon."
The red crescent moon. Okay, cool.
It aids
What's that?
those who are healers and menders and wise.
So what you're saying is we should hold on to this until we get a really cool cleric.
So I'm not much of a healer myself.
Anyone who understands the healing arts.
I'm not much of a healer myself, so I might hang on to it until we find one. How's that sound?
You make your choice in this world. Like the phases of the moon wax and wane.
I mean, I think you should definitely hold on to it anyway, and use it as a one-handed weapon. That's a really good idea.
No, I'm talking about the necklace, not the sickle.
Sorry, of course.
Yeah. No. I was wondering what the hell the necklace was doing. And I say to UA, I was like, well, does the sickle and the necklace like have a link between each other? Do they have like a combined thing?
Like a set bonus?
Are they friends?
Do you get a set bonus if you equip all 4?
That's what I was thinking.
She says, UA, her voice in your mind, as light as the touch of a moonbeam, says, there is perhaps some things that can work well together, but at this time I feel I'm too weak to provide much assistance in this regard.
Yeah, look, that's fair enough. We'll try and get you some moonlight, and then we'll talk again. How's that sound?
Luna lovely.
I'm gonna go over to Pauly, and I'm gonna say to him,
Pauly's a bit moody too, but not badly. Just kind of like a bit. He's kind of he's not as jovial as he usually is.
Hey, Pauly, you doing okay?
Yes, my dear Ymir. I mean, Winfred.
Hey, look, I know I'm meant to be the new barbarian of the group, but can we please not say the dead's name? It goes against what we believe in.
You are not the new barbarian. You've always been Winfred, and that is the most important thing. I
Okay.
apologize for the slip up. My mind is stuck on what has happened to our friend.
Well,
what we can do to fix it.
If it makes you feel any better, we have a tradition in my tribe that we say that people die 3 times. They die when their physical body leaves this earth, and they die again on the day that they are remembered, or what do they call them?
humans. They call it a funeral. And then the third time is when they are forgotten. And so long as we keep Ymir close to our hearts and we never forget his name, he never truly dies.
Those are beautiful and wise words to say.
And
Yeah.
he's
I
gonna
did-
come back to smack you.
Yeah, when I say this, I just fear as what has become of him, because it was not like his
Yeah.
body had stopped. So at some point we must deal with that, and we must let
Well,
him let his body rest.
Yeah, well, we've also got to let his spirit rest as well. We've got to do a proper, what do you call it again?
We need to
send
figure
off.
we need to figure out a Goliath like send off. You're right. Maybe we
Yeah.
should plan that. Maybe we should plan that. Like we can think about it. All right. How about this? Let's go rummage through our supplies
Mhm.
and through Ymir's stuff, and then see and grab all of the booze that we can, all the finest booze we have.
Yeah, okay.
Right. And then what we'll do is we'll have a little pontoon that we will sail off, and then let's do that, and then all right, so let's gather let's gather some of our finest booze.
Did he keep any of his belongings on the ship? Apart from his shield? What about his sword? You
Shield
liked
and
his sword.
were left where I was fighting.
Okay,
in the
so
temple, so you guys would have grabbed
Pauly
that.
would have that. Yeah.
Yep. Any other random bits and pieces that would have fallen out, but I had his. I'm pretty sure he had his. Yeah, I took my pack in with me for the fight.
Okay, cool.
So all that would have been left behind are the sword and the shield, and maybe some ale.
Okay.
In the ship.
I reckon we should make a little piece of driftwood and put his sword and a little bit of like 70 proof.
I'm putting a whole barrel of fucking like rum, on this ship, and that's how we're gonna do.
Cool. All right.
Because I mean, let's be honest, like we definitely have like daily rations.
You know what we should do? We should have a whole barrel of rum and then stick a sword through it and then put it out to sea, and then you could do like a warrior's burial. But as I imagine, rum would explode.
No, that's exactly it. No, that was my exact plan. I was gonna like light a flaming.
How we think of these so often. We think of the same shit. It makes me very happy.
Yeah, no, that was the plan. I'll light a flaming arrow and then fucking.
Good. Yeah. All right.
Well, let's prepare it all. DM Daddy, are you okay with this?
Yeah, no, you're in control of this scene right now. I'm loving it.
All right.
Somebody said, "Oh, it was Dan. Fuck. Gonna need to recall any Ymir Streamloots cards. You can still use them. You can still use them on me.
Not if they say Ymir on them.
Yeah, but I'm another barbarian.
Yeah, but no, they're character specific cards.
You're boring.
Just how it works.
Hey,
you're the first one to die.
The dead don't speak, Ymir.
You are. Well, undead. Undead. Thank you very much.
You have to be right next to us to speak now, Mister.
No, he's gained some magical properties by getting teleported away by a ghosty bitch. Just to yell at Winfred. Winfred is the only one that can hear Ymir, and he's being haunted.
Why am I being haunted?
There's an undead Ymir voice every so often in Winfred's ear.
All right.
The honey is gone.
Let's do this. So we'll basically set a little pontoon.
Yeah.
We'll put like his sword on there, and
yeah, I dig it.
And then a barrel of rum. And you're right. We'll stab the barrel with the sword so it starts to leak, and then let's
put it behind the ship. So
1 second.
The fire doesn't catch up with us, perhaps.
All right. All right, here we go. All right, I got this. Let's have all the crew. We'll have all the crew gathered around us.
Do we have any? Do we have any bagpipes?
Well, I feel like definitely Thorendir is just playing some music in the background.
Yeah.
Yeah, Thorendir's
know.
playing his thing, but also like Nesbit has like a well, they're not like just bagpipes, they're like rat pipes. It's like a giant rat that he's turned into bagpipes. And then he's got like his little ratty on his shoulder.
Metal as fuck.
Is it his creature that has ratty? I think it is. Yeah. And he's just, you hear the wailing of the pipes as he plays.
All right, and so all right, crew, and I'll tell that Pauly takes his hat off. Actually, I'll take my hat off now properly to hold it here. We say goodbye to Ymir, and he was the stoic, loud one of the group, which is a very weird thing for an immovable stone snail.
Dragon.
But we shut up, Ymir. This is your funeral. But we will find his body. And there was one day, Ymir and I were just sitting down and talking. He told me this poem. It was a poem that the Goliaths spoke to each other and made sure that each of them had this on their death. And this is what it was. The son looked not too elder, ere his wounded father fell, and in his heart ere after a bitter guilt did dwell. Breathing in his father's dust, son swore he would behead the one who struck his father dead, for glory's sake he must. He journeyed forth still mere pup, vowing not to rest a wink, till with his enemy's sculler's cup his warm blood did he drink. And then I'll light my arrow and shoot it.
Give me an attack roll.
Fucking hope I don't miss.
That's good. Yeah, that's fine.
2022. I was gonna say. Fuck. Okay.
The arrow flies out as the sound of the pipes fill the Underdark caverns. And just as expected, kind of lands on the sword hilt where you'd kind of wrapped some cloth around after shoving a sword into a keg. It lights and is almost like an iridescent candle in the darkness as it's sort of getting further and further away from the ship as it sort of fades into the distance.
Oh.
And as that candle and light is on the edge of seeing, boom, the rum goes explodes. And the bagpipes end.
Nesbit's on the deck of the ship, like, yeah.
Just ruining the moment completely.
And for everyone on stream, you guys wouldn't have heard it in Discord, but I was playing some bagpipes for the stream as well. Hopefully they heard that too. But yeah,
I'll send you that poem, by the way. I'll put that in group.
Yeah, that'd be beautiful. I'll put that in the description. Nesbit tells Pauly he's next.
I liked a comment from the biggest Steve before. Ymir comes down, grabs sword, moon's haunted, proceeds to leap away.
Moon's haunted. That's where he went. That's the real story of where Ymir.
Yeah, the next season 3 is going to be going to the moon to re-kill Ymir. Is the next campaign. Like every campaign, you're just going slightly higher and higher. Actually, so season 2 you're Underdark. Season 3 you're on the surface. Season 4 you're on the moon.
No, we had to go to the sky as well first. Like do some cloud surfing.
Ah, absolutely right.
But
and then you have to sail the seas and the moon. I'm pretty sure the moon has seas, doesn't it?
Absolutely.
Sure, why not?
Season 5, we're on Titan fighting Thanos.
Let's go. I'll fuck him up. Ymir's already there.
Cool. Well, I think that's a beautiful spot to end it for this week. It's such a lovely poem. Thank you for pulling that together. Almost like you're ready for Ymir to die at any minute.
Yeah. Almost like everyone has been ready for months.
But yeah, that was really awesome. And to everyone in chat, obviously Aaron, Kate, and dicking around in there, you've been great fun. I'm gonna have to obviously reward you with a game of your own. Which we'll have to coordinate for the Caden, Loam, I keep forgetting.
Ice Leeson,
and And Marcus has a character as well that is going to join for their adventures in Waterdeep. So we'll be able to continue that, hopefully, and find out what kind of captain the other captain is, and work out what state the city of Waterdeep is going to be in if and when the Tatts and Tarrasques crew can ever make it there. I hope you all enjoyed Ymir dying or undying and possibly becoming a villain. I guess we'll have to see what happens to Ymir, the Dragon Herald, Ghost Wraith, Death Knight, Barbarian, Berserker. Snail King.
Yes. Snail King.
Emir's title under his name is just has a lot going on.
Yeah, it's pretty full on. He's got like there's just a book that he carries around now, and hands the book over. This is his welcome packet to Ymir. And it's just as you flip through, it's just other titles that have been added on as time went on.
And someone will have to tell Aaron, Thorendir, what has happened. He's probably going to be crushed, or he'll just have to watch the video, or someone will have to tell him next session.
I did send him a message saying it finally happened.
Oh, God.
That's as far as I got.
Yeah. Well, hopefully we'll be back next week on Monday. As same rat time, same rat channel. Make sure
Same rat people.
Follow. Thank you very much for the subscription as well, Aaron. I saw that come in before. That seemed to be the thing that maybe even clinched it. We can see that the DM phylactery is still only filling, but see that little bar of life force in the DM phylactery? That's Ymir's life force in there right now, just slowly giving it strength.
Getting back. Oh no.
If you haven't already, obviously make sure you follow the channel. Go to YouTube, follow it, subscribe there as well. Dylan, do you want to tell us where people can find your stuff?
Twitch.tv/ I am Dylan James.
And Jacob?
You better find me on twitch.tv / Mr. Brightside. You'll also be able to find me on TikTok as well. But I will be making a triumphant return to Twitch now that I've got my computer repaired and it's not going to crash on me all the time. So maybe I'll start streaming here again.
And you'll find me in your DMs chat. What's up?
Also drunk somewhere.
Yeah, most likely.
You can find Timmy stealthing into your DMs. In fact, I think that I put a stealth thing in there. There you go. It doesn't work. God damn it, Nightbot. All right, that's it for us. I'm going to call it there. Have a lovely night, everyone. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Peace.